Hello, friends. Happy Tuesday. I'm excited to go live. I know it was a big mystery if I was going to have a video this week, but I decided to give it a try. You'll see that I'm in all my cozy clothes and just relaxing. But I made the cutest card and I want to share it with you. And I thought the perfect time is Tuesday at 9 a.m., even if you're watching the replay, because I know it's holiday days. So maybe you're not awake, but don't worry, you can watch the replay. So let's get started. My name is Genevieve Coe. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. And I just love to share stamping. So I started just sharing with my friends and started sharing with their friends. And then I started trying to share online. Sorry, I'm, as usual, trying some new things. So I'm testing everything out. Last week, when I tested things out, there was a whole video of me talking, but completely muted. So you just saw lots of gestures. I'm hoping this week will be a bit different and you can hear me. So yeah, it just started with that. And then quite a few years ago, I thought, why not share with a broader audience? And so I decided to share on Facebook Live. And so I hope you enjoy what I create. I hope you enjoy hearing the news in my Stampin' for Fun world. I've been a demonstrator now for over 15 years. And the best part for me has been learning and growing and trying new things and meeting amazing people. So it has been such a wild, exciting journey, and I love to share it with you. So stay in touch with me. You know, you can always find me on Tuesday mornings at 9 a.m. typically. I'm hoping to be able to do something next week. I'm hoping it'll be like um, a special party, but I might change the date next week, which is really rare, but just because it's still sort of holiday days and I don't know if I'll be around to do a video. But keep an eye on my newsletter list. If you're not on my newsletter list, you need to be, because that's where I send all my news. I'm hoping to do a kickoff Facebook party because there's a big celebration coming. It's called Celebration. There's new catalog, new free products. So lots of things I want to show you. And I don't want you to miss out. That's like when I'm a demonstrator, as I'm a demonstrator, I think the most important thing is to kind of keep you in the loop and stay connected with you. And so I definitely want to do some sort of kickoff party. And I hope I'll be able to pull it off. So keep an eye on my e-news. And in the meantime, today, you get to see a cute project that I made that I just want to share with you. It's actually a little sneak peek of one of the stamps that are available in the new catalog. And you'll see how I used it to make a card that you would probably want to send to anyone that you want to make smile. It's a card that makes someone smile. I showed my family and they all kind of giggled when they saw it. So I'm excited to share it with you. But I'll also share a couple things that are up and coming. The link in the description should show that I've got some upcoming classes. It's a big time of year. We're all hunkering at home trying to stay warm. And so it's the perfect time to take some classes with me. I have a Stampin' Bingo night on January the 27th. Let me see whether I can show you the information for that. I don't know whether my technology is going to work. I don't know if you can see the information. If you can't, you're seeing my face and I'll just tell you, but I'm calling it the Beat the Blue Stampin' Bingo. It is a stamping class, so there's no gambling involved. We are going to be stamping 4 make and take projects. Normally we just do 3 during bingo, but since it's the launch of a new catalog and we all need some stamping fun at this time of year, I'm going to have 4 make and take projects. You'll get gifts, there's chance for prizes, and I'll probably do demonstrations showing the new spring product line. And what's fun is you can either come in person, hopefully the weather will be in our favor, or you can join me online. So the registration deadline is fast coming up on January the 1st. The cost is $45. If you need your packet shipped, there is an additional $20 cost. Okay, so there's that. You don't want to miss that. The link to register is in the description, or maybe you can see it on the screen. There's like a bit.ly link also. What else is coming up? Let's see. I've also got another stamp camp, a Jen and Jen stamp camp. And so these have become kind of popular because you can do them on your own time in the comfort of your own home. And Jennifer and I just go wild playing with new product and showing you our great ideas. So there's a main stamp camp where you can make 10 different projects. And then there's 2 optional classes that you can take in addition to the stamp camp, or you can take those 2 optional classes without taking the main stamp camp. But of course, it's more fun to take it with the main stamp camp, because then you'll get a whole lot of projects. You'll get the exclusive Facebook group. You'll get a free gift if you sign up for the main stamp camp and the 2 optional classes. And it just really gives you a really robust experience. So let me see whether I can show you. Yeah, I think I pretty much told you all the information, but we'll see if this fancy screen sharing works for the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. We're calling it the Get Set for Spring Stamp Camp, and it's really meant to be a fun escape. So you'll get a goodie bag, you'll get an exclusive Facebook group, a gift, written tutorials, and as I mentioned, there's these optional add-on bonus classes. So I know some of you kind of prepaid a deposit if you joined in the last stamp camp. So I'll be following up with you to make sure you're definitely registered and to tell you the balance. But again, the information for all of that is in the link in the description for upcoming classes. All the information will be there. Okay, so that's just a touch of what's going on, but I just want to dive right into the crafting. I hope everything is working. I actually didn't test, so we'll just keep going. Okay. Now there's my tabletop. These are the exciting new catalogs that are coming. But let me see whether I can make it a little bigger for you to see. Nope, that's not it. Sorry, guys. Okay. Hopefully that is okay. You can see my tabletop a bit better there, although it seems a little crooked. I don't know why it seems crooked today. There we go. Okay. So first thing to know is my important links. If you join me every week, this won't be a surprise, but I have a link that has all my important links at one spot. It's linktree/stampin' for fun. You can request upcoming catalogs. You can browse and shop the online store. And I always have a special offer going on where if you place an online order of $60 or more, you will receive a 4-card make and take packet delivered right to you. And it's actually the projects that I'll be showcasing the following month. So for those of you who have already placed a minimum $60 online order on my online store in December, I've already got you on the list to cut and prep and pack a 4-card make and take kit for you that'll be mailed out at the beginning of next month. But if you haven't yet taken advantage of that offer, it's not too late. You can shop here, and we've still got a few days left in December, so you should be fine. Okay, so let me get started. This is such a cute card. I'm going to show you the stamp set that I'm using. Where is it? It's the Taco Fiesta. This is a new stamp set coming out in the mini catalog, and I don't know. I like tacos. I like eating tacos. And what I'm imagining with this set, so I'm planting a little seed of an idea for you guys. If any of you want to have some girlfriends over, you could do like a little taco bar night. And I could prepare some taco make and takes for you guys using this set. And it would be really a fun girls' night. And whoever hosts, whoever does the inviting, will get a special gift from me. Okay, so which is you can actually get the stamp set for free or choose another stamp set. So I would love to have you get your friends together, and I'll be the special entertainment by preparing special make and takes for you. But it's just so cute. Like I just imagined a little taco party, and I don't know. I just thought it's super cute. So that's why I was playing and I made something, and I can't wait to show you. Okay. I'm just worried about the sound, whether there's all sorts of echoing going on. Okay. Technology and me are not the best of friends, so, but I'm giving myself brownie points for trying. Here we go. So this will be the card base. I'm going to score it at 4¼ inches. And then I'm going to create a bit of a background using this taco. It's going to be a surprise how the card is going to turn out. I'm going to use the same ink pad, the Daffodil Delight, so it coordinates really nicely with the cardstock. And that was one of my best investments when I started, was just to slowly add to my collection the color families. So if I was getting the Daffodil Delight cardstock, I made sure to get the ink and the ink refill so that I could have things be matchy-matchy. Okay, so I'm just randomly stamping these tacos. Can you see that? Isn't that fun? It just gives a little interest to the background. Okay, and then let's grab a coordinating color. I think the Mango Melody would be great here. Now I'm not sure what size my sample was, but let's take a guess. I think 4 inches is good. About 4 inches, yeah. Maybe it's 3¼ Let's try that. Let me see if that's kind of about the size that I had. Okay, not bad. Okay, and then we will do some layering. Layering is always a great way. It's always a great way to add extra interest to our cards. And I'm going to show you something fun. You can see I was practicing with this. I'm using the Bermuda Bay. So these are all Brights colors. So it's easy to pick up sort of the Brights collection of assorted cardstock, and then you'll have all the cardstock from that family. But I'm going to use my favorite Stylish Shapes dies. And I'm going to cut like a window, something like that. So I'm going to cut a window out of the cardstock. And so I use both the dies. You could run them through at the same time, but I'm not going to. I am actually going to get to the stamping part. Oh, I did do some stamping. I stamped the taco, but I wanted to kind of get to the focal point. So I'm going to use my cut and emboss machine. And of course, if you see anything you like, make sure to make a list, jot it down. Because then when you place your order, you don't forget anything. Oh, no, what am I doing? Silly me. Okay. Let me see whether we could cut it out at the same time. I just sometimes worry that it'll jiggle and end up not being perfect, but we'll try it. I know some people use washi tape, or you can get the really low tack sort of painter's tape. Let's see how it worked out. Can you see that? So we'll just pop it out. Oh, I think we did okay. So we've got our middle part, and then we've got a frame. Okay. Actually, this is not the frame size I wanted. Too bad, so sad. Let's do it again. That's why it seemed weird. I needed a smaller die. So if you wanted a really skinny frame, we could do that. But I want a slightly thicker frame. So we'll do it this way. See, all these shapes come in the stylish die, so it gives you room to play. Yes, I want a thicker frame. So let's do that again. Take two. Pull it through. Okay. Bermuda Bay is such a cheerful color. Makes me think of going to the beach or something. There we go. My square's a little off kilter, but not too bad. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's handmade. If something's a little crooked, it's actually proof that you made it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we just need a little bit of, let's see, is this big enough? Yep, we could probably squeeze that behind. Okay, and where's our taco again? Let me clean this off. Just using my Stampin' Scrub here. It's really easy to clean the stamps with that, since we don't want to mix up the colors, because then Daffodil Delight is not Daffodil Delight anymore. It turns into Barf if you stamp it in something else. I'm going to use our black Memento ink. I'm going to just kind of lay this here so I get an idea of where I'm going. Okay, so we've got this cute little taco. And the fun thing about this set is that the tacos can have faces, because everybody wants a taco that looks at them. So there's these little eyes and mouth. Let's try this one. There's different eyes and mouth on the set. I don't know if you can see. There's like winking eyes and like surprised mouth. I think I'm going with the plain and generic eyes and smile. I don't know, a taco winking at you, that would be cute too. Maybe this is a winky one. Oh, this one looks winky. Okay, there we go. There's our little taco face. Isn't that cute? Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll color him in. I've decided he's male. I hope you don't have a problem with that. And I'm using a Bermuda Bay blends marker. just to give a little bit of like almost grounding for it here. It's just a bit random. I'm just gonna put a little bit under here. Okay. And Taco, we'll just color you in, Mr. Taco. Oops, I don't know if I have the right color. This looks suspiciously like so saffron. Sorry about that. Okay. The great thing about the blends markers, they're so easy to use. We'll add a little bit of darker color over here, some shading. And the reason why they're called blends is because you can blend the color in. So it's not quite like a harsh line. Already looking super cute. And then we'll color our vegetation, taco vegetation. I didn't know this was how you colored it till I looked at the catalog picture. There's sort of like red parts and green parts. I thought it was all lettuce, but then I thought, no, you can have tomatoes peeking out. Ooh, I'm going to get high on these blends fumes. Woo! Okay, let's adhere that. Well, the best way to make sure that we've got it adhered. Where's my mat? Oh, danger. Oh, I know. I took it upstairs, maybe. Don't worry. I always keep two at my desk. I think I see one hiding here. My silicone mat. That just allows me to kind of put adhesive without getting it on the table, because it's easy for the adhesive to kind of come off the mat. Okay, so let's just see here. Whoops. I'm just trying to center it in my little window. There we go. And where's our mango melody part? And I think it'll be nice to have a little sentiment. There's a taco sentiment. You could do spectacular or long time no taco, which is the one I'm going to go for. So I'll stamp that at the top. Use the black. And we'll pop that up a bit, because of course you want your taco up close and personal. And when I was making this card, in case you were wondering, those of you who watch regularly, you know I don't like crooked things. This one is going to be straight. You'll see what I mean. Hang on. Everything's very straight about this card. Like I thought, yeah, no. We'll just do that. Although some of my tacos on my base are on an angle, but no, the actual centerpiece, I tried. I don't know if Jen Sage is watching, Jennifer Sage. I remember once, I think she was watching me when she was driving, or I can't remember, but she kept yelling, angle, angle, but I couldn't do it. Okay. But the thing is, if you recreate this card, you can put it on an angle if you like, because it's your card. And I couldn't resist. I had to put a little embellishment, so let me grab some of our white crinkled seam binding ribbon. And we'll just tie a little bow to finish off the card. I don't know if this was really necessary, but a card felt a bit naked without an embellishment. And gems didn't seem like the right thing, so that's how I ended up with the ribbon. Okay, we just need a little mini glue dot. There we go. Super cute, right? Let me see how close it was to the original that I made. Oh yeah, pretty similar. I think just the Mango Melody piece was a little bigger on this one. Oh, and I put the ribbon up here instead of down there. See, every time I make a card, it's unique, it's different. Okay. Let me flip the camera back. Okay, well, thank you for joining me this week. I hope you're feeling relaxed and casual like I am. And stay tuned. I will go live again next week. I'm just not, I probably won't be on the Tuesday because I think our family's expected to go away and go on vacation. But I know things are a bit up in the air with weather and things like that. So, fingers crossed that we still get our little vacation time away. I guess since I'll be away next week on Tuesday, if I do go live, it will be later in the week when I get back. So stay tuned on all the news. I will make sure to send an email either way so you know what to expect. But I hope you enjoyed my sort of bonus card this month because I just wasn't sure if I was going to go live, but then I decided why not? Because I've been having so much fun playing with all the new goodies. So thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to stay connected with me. Don't forget, you can message me anytime if you have any questions. I'd love to hear from you. And check out everything that's happening by going to my blog or by clicking the link for upcoming classes and events. Okay, so have a great day. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.